Hi, I'm Kazza88 and welcome to a 5-minute redstone lesson. Today we're going to be covering a hopper loading station. I recently had to build a minecart loading system for a mob farm, and I figured I would quickly put up a how-to for other people to be able to go ahead and make their own minecart loading systems. The system itself is very simple. You have the comparator, which is reading if items are going through the hopper or not. If it reads items are going through the hopper, i.e. the second the minecart comes over and starts sucking an item through, it will send a signal which will turn this torch off. This torch is currently powering this block, which in turn is powering this repeater, which in turn is powering this block, which is powering the activator rail. So the second this minecart goes over the hopper, an item comes into the hopper, turning this on, turning this off, turning the whole system off, and the minecart will sit there until it is emptied. The second item stops going through the hopper, this will deactivate, the redstone torch will turn back on, and the system will restart. A practical demonstration of this, I placed 39 items in this minecart hopper. As you can see, all the while there is items going through this hopper, the comparator is keeping this torch turned off. As soon as this system is done putting items through it, everything turns back on and the cart is on its way. Excellent thing about this system, it can be laid out layer upon layer, so you can have layers of this side by side and it won't affect it. So times that you would use this then, this is excellent for the collection system of any kind of mob dropping farm, rather than having dozens upon dozens of hoppers to collect your mob drops. You can also use this if you was doing mining. You could have a minecart at the bottom of your mine. You could, once you had a full inventory, transport it to the minecart and send the minecart back up to, say, your main base, where it would then stop and unload. And it's also quite useful if you're doing an extremely complicated auto smelter system. And there's quite a few other things that you can do with it as well. You could chuck all sorts of items in here, and then you can have this become as sophisticated as you want, and you can have item sorter systems and the likes coming off of this, pretty much from this one chest. So from this chest you would then have another hopper under here feeding into hopper item sortage systems, which that could be taught in another 5-minute redstone tutorial. That's been 5-minute redstone tutorials with Kazza88, probably quicker than 5 minutes actually. If you have any ideas for things that you would like to see a tutorial on, like item sorter systems, put a comment down below and I'll potentially make a video out of it. Thank you very much. Love you, miss you, bye.